And welcome to the 41st episode of Saltly Sunless Sea. I just finished getting. Oh. I just finished getting exiled from Pigmote Isle, but then let's do the crawling stars. The lookout shouts. Far above, the false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? I'm going to record the change and assign a name. If the new shape seems well omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? A darkness. Three of the false stars wink out altogether as suddenly as closed eyes. The pattern that remains is as hopeless and meaningless as cast dice. Somewhere a sailor begins to sob. That sucks. Okay, the goals that I have, though, are the Admiralty wants me to go to Polythreme, the Gracious Widow wants me to go to Visage, I have a postman that wants me to take this Lorn Fluke to Nuncio. I had Tomb Colonist wants me to bring the Shady Sort to Venderbite from Mangrove College, and the Sigil Ridden Navigator wants to go to the Chapel of Lights. And here we are, continuing onward. So last time I got... Interesting. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at a lump of blue scintillac. It blazes with apocyanic radiance. Wars have been fought for less. You may find a use for this, or the alarming scholar will certainly purchase it. And it also can be used to fill all my firing solutions instantly. Well, obviously, since it says apocyan, I'm going to take that to Venderbite. Oh, and it looks like I have a secret as well. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I guess I did that secret before I... Oh, yes. I did do that secret before I started all of the Pigmote Isle stuff. Somebody up here. Oh, the Connate. Hello, the Connate. Alright, Khan's Heart, London's rival. An oasis of light in the salt black wastes. Canals thread the painted city. Street lamps glow and water taxis putter. I am going to... Let's see. Okay, I'm going to read all of the options, even though I know there's a bunch that I can't do. Seek a commercial license, take time in the tea house, hire crew, wander Khan's Heart, purchase fuel at an outrageous price, purchase supplies at a ludicrous price, pay a storyteller, gather a port report, and I can't establish a spy or seek intelligence. I'm going to start by wandering Khan's Heart. Foreigners are restricted to the Copper Quarter, but as long as you don't try to cross the bridges, you can explore in reasonable safety. A shrine of the deep blue heaven. Above, the roof of the neath is black, impassive, prickled with false stars, but the Kaganians still remember the sky. You pass an open-walled shrine with a domed roof. The interior is painted a deep, pure indigo. Citizens kneel below it while a blue priest speaks. As he reaches the climax of his prayer, a rosy golden light swells inside the dome. The worshippers murmur in complacent delight. The dome is now a perfect, heartbreaking morning sky blue, a color you haven't seen for... how long? Filament bulbs, your bosun whispers importantly beside you. Give me honest gaslight any day. I'm not going to try to get port reports right now. I'm gonna wait on getting Kaganian port reports until I have a spy network, I think. Another secret. Okay. Speak to her. Increase my hearts. Yada yada. No, I need a strange catch to do anything for her, don't I? I could try to go up against this. I've never fought one of these before, which I'm sure won't go badly for me. Well, that didn't go as badly. That didn't go as badly as I thought it would. You've destroyed a war trimaran. Shattered. Listing. Seize what you can. What's in the hold? See what remains. You've won no favor with the Khanate here today. Take whatever you can. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. A bolt of fabric. Shake out a little and let it glimmer in the light. Parabola linen. Parabola is the serpent place behind mirrors, or someone made that up. But in that case, where do they weave this sleek and ambery glimmering cloth? All right. Gonna turn. Let's see what the Z-Bat has to tell me. Sea of Autumn. Is that Mangrove College? Yes, it is. Well, I can pick up the shady sort now, I suppose. I've got another case of not enough fuel. Okay. The Mangrove College. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village. Barely a village. Hold walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Let's start with engage an officer, maybe's daughter. Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Welcome aboard. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? You don't want them distracting me from my duties. Let's appoint her while I'm here. What can she increase? Veils. Oh, wondrous. Please increase my veils. And then let's pick up an absent friend for Vanderbite. The directions take you to a frondy hovel in the shade of a swamp oak. When you knock, the whole thing quivers as if it's come unmoored. A tall woman, imposing despite a layer of mud, opens the door. Has he sent word? She asks. She grins delightedly. Let's be off. To Vanderbite! Don't spare the engines. It's been too long. Then I will compile a port report. And then I'm going to go beach. Let's see, what are the options I have here? Eat, drink, and be merry. Gather supplies. Or go beachcombing. I'm going to go beachcombing. Ships come and go to and from the Mangrove College, often in secret. What might they have flung overboard? So we've either got driftwood, something glinting, or a nasty glob of goo. I'm going to go for something glinting. Just bottle glass? A tangle of seaweed and pearls. The stories here, the stories there are about drowning pearls. They've never seen the inside of an oyster. Place one under your tongue, and you can name the date of your own death. Don't place one under your tongue, because they're the transformed eyes of sailors lost at sea. Stories aside, they'll fetch a good price. I don't think there's anything else I can do now. Yeah. Okay. Lights off. I'm gonna go north and come back along the north route. Okay, Polythrum is here somewhere. I'm gonna guess this way. Yes. Oh, a ways over there. The sound of all of the little I can't do it as the light shines on a new island that has a bunch of location labels on it is very fun. Great noise. Okay, Polythrum. Here is screaming. Right. Taciturn claymen, evasive clothes colonies walking like humans, cobbles that groan underfoot. On the hills above, a palace villa of marble, but even that writhes like buried bones in an earthquake. Let's start with a contact colony. Your contact waits at the Whistling Eye, a massed bundle of grimy satin. The light here is poor, but it seems to have more gloves than it should. A muttered plea. Please, wheezes a voice from within the mounds of clothing. Take it. I need to pay my debt. It seems that the clothes, mostly gloves you see, are more wearing than being worn. The pale and sweating fellow within is a prisoner of his wardrobe. Take the report, though your fingers may shrink from the touch of the living cloth that binds him. Return it to London, and perhaps you'll help him pay what debt he owes. Okay. Then let's get this port report. And in the shops. Oh, I don't have enough echo. Okay. Gonna go this way up around Polythrum. Watching the mouths move is so creepy. See, Godfall is way up. Yep. Achehaven. Achehaven, probably. Acehaven? Askhaven? Somebody to fight. Hello, pirate poet. Alright, you've defeated an Alkeus-class vessel. Crippled, broken, already feeding disease endless hunger. Little remains of the ship but scraps of sinking cargo and a few buoyant parts of its splintered carcass. Let's investigate the wreckage. You'll have to be quick to salvage anything. You steer close, shining the lamp on the debris. Captain, quick, over there, port side. The pirate poet, the legendary clay woman Corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris, defeated but defiant. Of course, I'm going to rescue the pirate poet. Throw her a rope. Claim a bounty. The price of freedom. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Z's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished woman, aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little on her but the verses of poetry tattooed over every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved when she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Gator's Morn. 400 Echo. I'd like to visit Ace Haven. I'm just going to say Ace Haven. I don't think that's right, but I'm going to say it. I never had this problem last playthrough. Okay, Godfall. Sometimes, just occasionally, bits of the roof fall off. Be glad you weren't here when this one did. Okay. The brawling, bearded men who live here call themselves monks. They pay lip service to Saint Stalactite, which fell from the roof, but their chief interests seem to be wine, blood, and shouting. Of blood, offer them a hunting trophy as a gift for their collection. Louder, ever louder. The trophy inspires the monks to feasts of bragging. This one broke a giant albino more's neck. That one wrestled a hepticheer. A third punched his way out of a bound shark, a fourth, and so on. You are largely forgotten, but there are truths of note in among all the tipsy boasting. Let's go of shouting. Let them tell you about past and present events in the monastery. Get that port report. Come back here with foxfire candles once I have more space. We watch for fungal pads in the sea of lilies. There is a prison here, guarded by not oracles. I'll fight you. Particularly tormented bound shark. You've defeated a bound shark, its bonds buckled, its skin torn, its teeth shattered. I'm going to use its meat this time because I'm a little concerned about fuel and supplies levels. Its torment ended with its death. You have more immediate concerns. Tough and gray. The shark meat is dark, springy, and oily. These are not encouraging properties for a meal. Nevertheless, your cook, perhaps, can make something of it. And what's this in its gut? An open and unprepossessing mass. There's probably something horrible inside, but possibly there is not. Obviously, I'm going to open it up. Choice cuts. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. Plaintive but satisfying. Two sailors complain that the meat sighs melodramatically when cutlery is applied to it. They are probably engaging in mischief, but your crew become nervous. Nervous, but satiated. I like that there's little frog noises. Okay. Wisdom. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Nupmidit built this palace as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. Just gonna compile a port report. Watch the comings and goings. Not so many goings. Ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Chilanite vessels, polythrene triremes with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. I think that's all that there is to do here. I don't really want to spend money. I'm so poor. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the butt, but I think that I have enough supplies to convert into fuel that I'll be fine. Fingers crossed. That's part of why I took supplies from the shark instead of taking secrets. Another shark to take supplies from. Alright. Gonna take more supplies from this one. You've defeated a bound shark. Well, I just did all of this. Get that unprepossessing mass. Choice cuts. It won't keep, but it looks tasty. Bland but sustaining. It's rather like eating trout if the trout had tried to kill you a few hours ago. Take that, ersatz trout. This is going badly. Alright, gather up the corpses, get that supplies. Desperate measures. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere where you really don't want to live. This will disappear as soon as you have fuel. If you're in a position to purchase some, don't worry about it. Interesting. I am going to search your supplies for something of use. Cool. And then I'll buy some fuel here. I think this is cheaper than polythrene was, or Nupmidit was. I don't remember though. Maybe I'm wrong. Light ship. Its clear, bright beam warms the way. Let's speak to the crew. They long for news of home. Tea beneath the light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. And light ship. Purchase fuel. They have a little spare, but it's twice the usual price. Okay, so it is the same price. I'll buy 2 from them. I don't think 2 will be enough to, like, 3 fuel's not going to get me all the way home, but it is going to get me most of the way home. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay, pirate pinnace. Fine. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Lean pickings. Some sort of barrel. Ooh, a firkin of prisoner's honey. Not the fuel that I was really hoping for, but that's fine. Gonna go north a little bit, see if I can get more squares here. Is there something up there? No. Okay. Alright, Gillifleur's End. Scoop it up. Perhaps you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. My hold is... I want it to get down 3, but I don't want to use up that much fuel. I don't want to just throw away 3 supplies. I'm gonna see if I can fight the, Megalops over here. I remember there being a Megalops over here. I don't know whether that'll make the supplies situation worse or better, but, you know, I'm gonna try it. By supplies, I mean hold space. Oh, or I'll just fight this pirate. Oh, hello again. Come on. There we go. Okay. Get that pirate poet. Ooh, a cask of mushroom wine. 400 echo. That didn't help my need to make my hull emptier. Hold emptier, even. Is there a Megalops over here? I feel like there's a Megalops over here. Maybe I'll just throw away 2 supplies. Oh, well, there we go. Throw away 2 supplies. I mean, that kind of technically only throws away... Oh, yes, because, of course, that's how math works. -1, and then also -2, and +1 is -2. Well, with all that, wandering around and not doing much of anything, here I am, headed to the Salt Lions. Zealport. Salt Lions. There is a vast sorrow in their empty eyes. First, I'm going to carry Sphinx Stone to London. The Unmakers are here to reduce the salt lines to rubble, one block at a time. Help them in their work by carrying the rubble back to London. If the stones weep, an Unmaker advises you, ignore them. Unless they flood your hold, of course, then you should probably drop them overboard. Don't tell anyone I said that. Then I will compile a port report and visit the Unmakers. Okay. A little south to collect extra squares of map. Then straight across back to London. Desperate measures. Search your supplies for something of use. I don't think I strictly need to do that. I'm pretty sure that one fuel will get me back to London from here, but you know, just in case. One time, I ran out of fuel like half an inch from being able to dock at London, and I felt so dumb. I assumed I would, you know, like glide forward a little bit and still be able to dock, but nope. I had hit zero fuel half an inch from London and died. It was something. Hey, look at this. I am fine. Like literally right there. Okay, returning to London. The lights of London welcome you home. Let's collect some messages. Start with London delivers Sphinx Stone. Special constables, black uniforms, distinctive caps. The badge of the Ministry of Public Decency. Wait with a cart. Sign, sign, sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. Let's check out what the Rose Market wants. Nothing that I have. Oh, let me combine these. Make sense of a Z story. Get that vital intelligence. Speak to this. Okay. Oh, I never read his thing this time around. You're ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. The Admiral will purchase intelligence from you, so let's submit some vital intelligence. Enthusiastic nods. I'm glad you brought this to me. I have a colleague of sorts, a diplomat, so-called. I tell you because I trust you. This diplomat will pay better, but I will put the information to better use. He leans forwards. There are powers in this world I cannot speak of. There are affairs of the Navy I am not proud of. Bring me more information like this, and we can set matters right. Let's speak to the voracious diplomat, pick up an agent. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage somewhere else. The Khanate, for instance, or Port Carnelian. Okay. And then, let's see, what else is there to do? What's in my hold? Oh yes, I need to drop her off. Okay, let's sell all the bits and bobs that I picked up. I don't need any more Centilac right now. Sell this, sell that, sell that. Let's go carousing. Carouse in Wolfstack Docks. There is no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. A marvelous night out. Sea shanties, fine food, and the warmth of a pub fire. And something more. That night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with a likely lass. She tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like, and when the evening ends, you're still together. An interlude. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket. As you reach for it, she grips it briefly in her fist. "Don't you dare forget me," she says. I picked her because I'm confident that she gives me a scion. I don't know what the other guy does. I don't remember. Let's just go for a new recruit who awaits your attention. I'm just going to engage a Zailor right now. I would like one more crew. And I don't need another ship's doctor at the moment. Oh yes, the Merchant Venturer. You. I'm gonna do his thing anyway because it gives me money, but you. An urchin tugs your sleeve. "Governor wants a word." A brooding figure waits at the lamplight's edge. "Speak to the Merchant Venturer. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. An opportunity for profit. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates, and he won't ask you how you came by these things. Something forlorn, 7 bales of parabola linen, or 7 Stygian ivory. Okay, let me write this down. Okay. I don't think I want to give anything to the alarming scholar yet. I'm not prepared to do his stuff yet. Well, obviously, let me read his thing. A visit to Clathermont's tattoo parlor. You're a real Zailor now, after all. You could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Clathermont's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? I'm going to take the Wheel of Mists. Commemorate your Zailor's skills. This will increase your veils by 2 permanently and cure up to 25 points of terror. The gold needle pricks. Lily Clathermont hums. The design is complete. A ship's wheel, but with a curious elaboration to the design, like an optical illusion. We are not the messenger, but the message, Lily intones. You frown. She dimples. "Oh, all right. That's just something Mr. C says to sound impressive. I don't know what it means, but I like the design." I don't think I guess I need to turn in all of my port reports and get a new place to go. Polythreme again. Okay. And then submit port reports. Alright. What does my... Okay. By... Okay. Oh, what else is it? Oh, the shady sorts in my hold. Okay. And with that... Oh, I have a secret. Let me speak to an officer. You increase my veils, right? Yes. Okay. And with that, thank you very much for listening to this, the 41st episode of Salt Play Sunless Sea. I will see you later. Goodbye.